Hello everybody, this is Daryl, Passing Lane Motors, and we're going to do a quick undercarriage video of the 1964 Pontiac GTO. This is a 1964 GTO 389 tri-power 4-speed car, convertible also, gorgeous interior, pretty nice driver quality, upper driver quality paint. I would say it would be show quality, but it's 11 years old. It's starting to show its age. So I don't want to go that far. I want somebody to be really realistic on the paint job, but the car looks absolutely stunning. And let's get started on it here. Let's go ahead and the bumper's really nice and straight. We're getting ready to, we'll clean up all this chrome here, get all these water spots off of it. It looks real nice. As we get under the car, the bottom of the engine, fairly dry here. I don't see a whole lot of oil dripping down from it. It's an 11-year-old restoration and build on the motor. So it looks pretty good. Doesn't look bad at all. The power steering unit is here, and it looks in really good shape. Don't see any leaks. Pitman's arm's nice. Has all the grease fittings and the tie rod ends. A little bit of grease around the bulbs. The upper ball joints. The car doesn't appear to have any issues with the ball joints. They seem nice and solid. On this car here, it does have disc brakes. So they have upgraded the car to front disc brakes, so it does have disc brakes on it. I'm not sure if it has power brakes or not. I'll have to check, but it's got disc brakes on it. The exhaust looks to be from when they did it about 11 years ago. It is a 4-speed car, and the transmission looks in really good shape. What I did notice about this car that I think is absolutely stunning, let's get into this first, is this frame. Most of these cars, these box frames, this is what's called a box frame on a convertible. The box frame on most of these has a real bad habit of anywhere past where these holes are at, right in here, of rusting, and then back in here where this hole is, and here's another hole. These are both put in there by the factory. That right back here in this section is where they're known to really rust. This frame is one of the most solid frames I have ever seen on a convertible. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. A couple of the other real positives we got on here, it has a front sway bar. So it's a front sway bar. The bushings still look really good in it. Also, in the rear, we got a rear sway bar and box swing arms, which I'm not sure if that was factory or if that's an upgrade. But these box swing arms are absolutely perfect. Where they bolt in, where the bracket bolts into the frame up here, no rust whatsoever. This car has no flakes, no peeling. Let's go ahead and grab this light. This whole other side, this is the driver's side. I mean, we've got nothing under here. I mean, there is no place in this frame. This frame's stunning. The car's obviously never been hit, never been in an accident. Up in here, right here where I was telling you that these are normally really prone to rust right here, super solid. Here's your box trailing arms here. They're boxed in. Your rear end looks in really nice shape. Let's go ahead. Of course, I can't tell what's on the inside of it, but driven the car a little bit, and it runs real nice. Up under here, they did put a new trunk pan in it. And there's where you can see the seam right up there where the new trunk pan has been put in the car. Back here in the corner, no Bondo up in here. This is your inner arm here. Right in here in this trunk, you can see where they welded, where they put it together. They've got some sort of, I don't know, it's kind of undercoating or whatever right there. I guess they just put that on there. I don't know what it is, but it's not rusty, and but somebody's filled it in with something. The pans are all new in the trunk though. It looks like it's got a new gas tank put in it. The same as on this side. This is a nice solid pan. This is the trunk pan. They've got some sort of like undercoating or like a tar here to put the seam together with. So that's what that is. This is the corner right in here. That's real nice and solid. This is the frame in the back. This frame really blows me away. This is all boxed in, and these convertibles are known to have where they really rust. This one is one of the solidest frames. I mean, no repairs, no rust holes anywhere, either side. Here's your bumper support bracket. This is the back bracket that supports the bumper from the back side. These are known to rust too, and this one is really super solid. Okay, now here's the rear end from the back. These are 10-bolt rear ends. These are Pontiac rear ends. It does have coilover shocks in the rear, helper springs, coilover shocks, whatever you want to call them back here. Let's take and show you about the only negative thing I can find under this car is that it does have driver's and passenger front pans replaced. You can see right here, this is where the original color of the car come down. This is where they cut the new pan. They did put like actual pans in, so they didn't just stick a stop sign or some sheet metal under here. This is where they did it on the other side too. They cut this in. You can see where they cut it in, and they've got this filled. It's the same kind of material they used on here, I guess, to fill the seams up with. Now these pans are aftermarket pans, and they come back to the first support right here. From that support back, this is all original pans under here. I don't see any thin spots, no rust holes back here. Here are the rear. Somebody asked me, they wanted to see where the rear seats bolt in at. Well, I can't find them. This is that back panel. Oh, back here is where, this is really nice and solid back here. But it has been fixed, like I said, from back here back. They put a new trunk pan in the car. We'll get some pictures of that trunk pan too. These pans here, all original. This is the cross member. No rust showing in this cross member. Here we're back to this beautiful frame. I've really got to brag on how pretty. We'll throw this leaf in for free. And then here is where that seam is. And I got this light, kind of looks horrible there, but let's turn this so you can see. Try to get some light on it here. Here is where it's been seamed, right here. And they've got this kind of like, I don't know, this tar kind of stuff in it there. Let's go over here to this side. Same thing. This is where they cut the seam in. This is some sort of undercoating they put on the car, I guess, to protect it. These are the new pans here. So they are real pans. They're not just a piece of old stop sign. And then on this side here is your original pans that are underneath the car. Let's go ahead and show you down where the pinch welds are. This is the body and the pinch welds. These are notorious for showing bad places. You can see all of the pinch welds along where the car was seamed together. No rust all the way to the back here. Super nice and clean pinch welds. Back here on this back quarter, you can see where they wrapped and did a little work right under here under this edge. But this is all nice metal right there. I'm going to poke on that with a screwdriver and chip the paint. Let's go up here to the front fender. It's got new inner fenders in it. We haven't even cleaned the chrome yet. The car just came in, but I've been having some people wanting to see this underside. Looks like brand new fenders. No Bondo. Solid corners all the way to the pinch welds. Let's get up under the front side here. Yeah, no Bondo or anything up in here. It's all steel. All nice up around the corners. Like I said, new inner fenders. So overall, I give it a really high rating. It does have new floor pans put in the front, passenger and driver, and transmission tunnel. So that being said, the rear pans are nice. It does have a new trunk pan cut in it. I'll get a little better picture of the trunk pan here shortly. Disc brakes car, front rear suspension or rear sway bars, boxed frame, beautiful shape, box rear swing arms, trailing arms. So man, what a nice car. I think we've got it priced right for the paint job and for these two patches that have been put under here. Hey, if that would bother you that bad, yeah, definitely I would think about a different car, but what a beautiful car. This is a real GTO with PHS documentation and factory copy of the PHS build sheet. It has all the specs on the car, and it also has the original protector plate with it, so you can verify that this car is real. Thanks so much. This is Daryl. Thanks so much for looking. We're at Passing Lane Motors in Fenton, Missouri. This is 1964 GTO Tri-Power 4-speed power steering convertible car. Thanks so much. Call us. Bye now.